Think your upper body strength's pretty good? Let's test that. Hey, it's Ollie and Gaz, two physios helping you stay strong and independent over 55.
Upper body strength, especially pushing strength, is necessary for things like pushing yourself up from a chair or bed, lifting objects overhead, or catching yourself if you stumble.
We naturally lose muscle as we age, and that process accelerates after age 50 or 60, especially if you've been injured or inactive for a while.
So today's test isn't about comparing yourself to others. It's about finding your starting point so that you can track your progress and build strength over time.
And we choose push-ups because they're a great measure of your overall upper body strength. And that's because they challenge several key muscle groups at the same time: your chest, your shoulders, your arms, and your abdominal muscles. For the test, you're going to do as many reps of the push-up as you can with one of these variations: the wall push-up, the kitchen bench push-up, the knee push-up, or the full push-up.
For this example, I'm going to do a knee push-up, but remember, pick a variation which is suitable to you.
Okay, so for the knee push-up, Gaz is going to start on his hands and knees. He's going to find a position that's comfortable for his hands. Usually around shoulder width apart is great. Then he's got a straight line between his shoulders and his knees, or whatever position you're in. And he's going to lower his chest down towards the ground in between his hands. Now notice he maintains that straight line position, comes back up until his arms are fully straight. Then you're going to do as many of those as you can. And you'll know you've done that when you physically can't do any more, which is going to look a bit like this.
Write down your score. That's your baseline. In a month's time, test yourself again and see how much you've improved.
So that's your test result, but how can you incorporate this into your weekly routine to build lasting strength? Well, right now we're going to show you some modifications that you can make to get the most out of your push-ups. It's very common to experience wrist or hand pain during the push-ups, and that's because we're in a really extended wrist position and we're putting a lot of load through our hands. So to remedy that, Gaz can try using a handle. Now you can get these custom-made ones like this, which allow you to keep your wrist in that straight position and give you something nice and soft to hold onto. But if you haven't got those, you're more likely to have a set of dumbbells, which you could use as handles. All right, so you can do the same thing there, holding onto those and doing the same thing. Great. Now, if you're experiencing shoulder pain, what you might try is adjusting the hand position. Starting with the width, you could do a narrower grip push-up, okay? And that brings in more of the triceps, which is a nice little fun bonus. Or you could try a wider push-up. So taking the hands out, you might even try turning the hands out a little just to see if that adjusts your symptoms. Now, of course, you could also just try an easier version of the push-ups from wherever you're setting off from. Now, if you're ready to move up to the next level of push-ups, you really want to challenge yourself, but you're not quite ready to go from, say, a knee push-up to a full body weight push-up, here's something you can try. You can start in the full body weight push-up, okay, so up on your toes there, guys, and lower yourself down all the way, then drop to your knees and come back up doing the knee push-up, and then repeat. So lift the knees up, lower yourself down, and then drop to the knees and come back up. And that's going to be a nice little halfway point between doing the knee push-up and the full body weight push-up. So one to try. For whatever variation of the push-ups you choose, I want you to do 3 sets of 8 to 12 challenging repetitions 3 times per week. And if you stick with that, you'll know you're building lasting upper body strength. If you found this video useful, we'd really appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel so we can keep sending you great new exercise videos.